Hello, Fantastic Beasts fans. Forgive the lack of video intro, but I think I found the source of those symbols in the calendar images we talked about in yesterday's video and wanted to get this out to you as quickly as possible. I'm Susan Chappell with Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts to bring you the clues. Join me and other Fantastic Beasts fans here on the Beast Chaser Forum as we uncover the secrets, discover what's coming first, and play along with Rolling's newest game. And make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you'll be notified when videos post and won't miss out on the next clues. I'm doing something a bit different with this video. Usually I research everything and have it all ready to present to you before posting. Today I'm almost reversing that. I've done some research. I found the symbols that I think correspond, but I have not delved too deep into the meaning and implications. I thought we could do some of that together in the comments. So here is the first image. On the left is the newly released calendar image of Grindeldore with the Deathly Hallows symbol surrounding them. That circular image in place of the resurrection stone is what I'm going for. On the right is the image I think this is based upon. It's called the Sigillum Dei Aemeth, and though it is associated with several esoteric thinkers, it is most commonly associated with Renaissance alchemist and ceremonial magician John Dee. It was a wax seal that was placed in the center of a divining table and would hold either a crystal ball or a shew stone. From this, Dee would call upon angels or spirits who would grant him the power of his request. We've talked exactly about sigils used to call forth and control spirits or demons well over a year ago in my video on the pentagram. We've also theorized a lot about how Grindelwald seems to be intent on ripping open the veil between the realms of the living and the dead, or the supernatural. That is why I believe this symbol is in place of the resurrection stone, which we know he will not obtain. He's found another way to master death. As for why the sigil is surrounding both Grindelwald and Dumbledore, I believe it has to do with an oath Grindelwald made when he and Dumbledore were teens that Dumbledore is aware of. Jude Law mentioned this oath in a Comic-Con interview. We know of Grindelwald's experiments that got him kicked out of Durmstrang. Even as a teen, could he have sworn to open the portal to death? And is that oath part of the reason why Dumbledore cannot go after Grindelwald himself? The temptation would be too strong because he wants to do the same, to bring back Ariana. However, since their time together, I believe Grindelwald has taken his aims much darker than Dumbledore ever would. I believe Grindelwald seeks to open the portal not only to gain supernatural aid, but to provide a way for the mass execution of Muggles. Finally, seeing how Grindelwald is using that skull, I think the skull relates both to his oath as well as sits in the place of the crystal globe or shewing stone on his divining table or altar. Now the symbol in the corner of Grindelwald's page is, I believe, a natal chart. We've also discussed natal charts before. See the video on the constellations in the French ministry. As I'm not that familiar with astrology, I'm only touching on this lightly, but I believe the pyramid in the natal chart is called a trine, or related to a trine. There are different kinds of trine patterns, but they indicate a special birth and a person with extraordinary gifts or talents, one in harmony with energy from the universe. Significant people in history are said to have been born under some form of the trine natal chart, such as Jesus and Napoleon. I hope someone will take some interest in researching this more. You get into a lot of, shall I say, unusual ideas when you start Googling this stuff. So I believe these symbols all come together in that image of Grindelwald standing on that dais and further clarify what we've been talking about all along. Grindelwald is probably using some prophecy or significance of his birth to persuade this crowd that he is the one to lead them to freedom. And what he's still hiding partially from them, at least at this moment, is that he's also seeking to rip open the veil of death to further his aims of subjugating or eliminating all Muggles. So what do you think? Do you know more about these symbols than I've presented or want to do some research? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Also, please check out my new fan shop on Amazon for books and Funko Pops and wands and all things Fantastic Beasts. Until next time.